we're going to talk about an event now where if you know a young musician, this is something they can get involved with. This is something for them and an opportunity to perform in front of a live audience as well. This is the annual competition for young musicians, which is run by the Louth Male Voice Choir. And although it's run by that group in Louth, it is for the whole of the county. And with me to tell us more about it is Malcolm Kerridge. Malcolm, thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure, thanks for asking us.
So 28 years.
That's right.
This has been going.
The competition started in 1989 and it was originally designed for people in East Lindsey.
Yeah.
A very successful competition that has attracted quite a large number of youngsters throughout the years that we've been organising it. And 2 years ago we thought we'd enlarge the situation and invite youngsters from Lincolnshire right across the borders. And last year we did hold the first all Lincolnshire competition that proved to be exceptional and very successful.
So how does it actually work? Do people have to put an application form in, or do they turn up for auditions? What actually happens?
Well, it's in 3 age groups. We have an under 11s, under 14s and an under 18s. Application forms, or rather entry forms, are on the web page, the Louth Male Voice Choir web page, and also by the end of the week they'll be in the libraries, and most secondary schools have had an email about the situation and so on. And youngsters apply, and then we sort out the heats that take place throughout the daytime of the 11th of November. We start with the juniors at 9:30 in the morning usually, and then in the afternoon the seniors come down, and the adjudicators, whilst we say select's perhaps not the best word, it's very much a festival of music rather than just a competition. The adjudicators decide which 3 should go through to the finals in the evening, and then in the evening at 7:30 we have a finals event which involves 9 youngsters, 3 competing for each title in each age group.
So during the day, is there an audience, or is it just the judges there watching? Or
we invite an audience from Louth, and a fair number of people come and watch, and also the parents are there obviously, and there's a lovely atmosphere whilst the youngsters are doing their best to perform to this audience. And sometimes for the youngsters event, perhaps for the first time, it's the first ever audience that they've played to, so it's quite an achievement for many.
So with it being musician, are we talking about vocals as well, or just instruments?
Right across the board. Last year, for instance, in the senior final, we had a pianist, a euphonium player, who proved to be absolutely special, and a singer who won the event last year, Florence Hand, who proved to be the best on the day. But they were all very, very good. Yeah,
and this is the Louth Male Voice Choir. How long has that been going for?
Louth Male Voice Choir was formed in 1973.
Okay, and how long have you been a member of that?
About 7 years now.
Oh right, so you're a newbie.
Just about, yeah. We've got 1 or 2 people who were there at the beginning, which is nice. Yeah. They must have been very young when they started, I think.
And how is it for the choir to watch all these youngsters coming through? It must be really encouraging to think, these are the young people who are going to be coming through and taking over from us in years to come.
I guess so. It's just a wonderful occasion, really. We just like to see large numbers arrive, and they seem to get so much confidence from the performance that they give us. Yeah. And the adjudicators are always very, very positive and supportive and enthusiastic about what they do.
Because I suppose that I was just saying to you about the fact that we have a lot of talent shows and things on TV now, which we might think it's a bit cheesy and a bit crass, but actually youngsters seeing that, it might just give them that light to think there are musical careers. Okay, this is something I do as a hobby, or maybe my mum and dad have made me play the recorder, but actually there are careers out there in music for young people, aren't there?
Well, we are aware of several winners in the past who have gone on to play in orchestras around the Scottish Symphony Orchestra, for instance, and there's a lot of people who are actually earning a living through the music, winners from our competition in the past, which we're proud of.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I don't think the competitive nature shines through. I think the festival nature does. I think what we try to do is get the youngsters to come and have a go, do the very, very best, work towards it, which is important, that they prepare their 3 pieces or 2 pieces for the heats, and then we ask them to bring 1 more just in case they get through to the final.
Okay, so they need 2 pieces of music, which well, 3 pieces of music, but well practiced. So they do 2 for the heats, and then for the final they do all 3 pieces.
No, they have to swap one of the heat numbers, so they're performing something a little bit different for the adjudicator in the evening.
All right. So the people the adjudicators, who are they? Who sits there?
We've got a super guy called Graham Burrell, who's our musical director, who organises the adjudicators. Graham takes the lead part of that, but other people come in, experienced music teachers, members of the music service from Grimsby have been with us in the past. But as I say, once again, they're all very, very positive and seek to find things that are good about each performance and encouraging.
And that, like you say, the nice thing about it is it's treated more as a music festival than the hardcore competition.
Absolutely.
So
Exactly.
it's come along and appreciate the music. So audiences, is it an invited audience or could anybody come and watch?
Anybody can come. We have been using the Conoco rooms, the room above the library in Louth, for the heats. But people do come and just sit and watch and enjoy the heats. It's quite an entertaining hour or two, really.
It's a nice way to spend your day, isn't it,
It is,
actually,
yeah,
just listening to music.
Come to Louth for the day.
Yeah, wonderful.
The heats
So,
and finals.
what sort of deadlines and dates and times are we dealing with here?
Well, we've asked the youngsters to get their application forms in by the 26th of October,
Okay.
which gives us 2 or 3 weeks to organise heats and numbers and so on. If they came in a little bit later, we wouldn't be absolutely dogmatic about it.
Okay. So, and what happens then? Do they get an invitation to come along?
They're sent a programme and sent an invitation with all the times and dates where they should be and what's required. Although that can be discovered on the webpage,
Okay.
louthmvc.co.uk.
Right, okay. So Louth MVC for Male Voice Choir.
That's right.
.co.uk. It's a wonderful opportunity, isn't it?
It is. It's a super day.
Yeah, and it's a chance for children who may have only had the opportunity to either play in their bedroom or maybe do a school concert.
That's right.
So actually branch out and try something new.
Or a motivation for a music teacher who's taken a youngster through a piano grade or another instrument grade.
Wonderful
To
idea.
say this is something to aim for. Let's go for it and get 2 pieces, really 3 pieces spot on.
Yeah, and the timings are perfect because they've just gone back to school. So, because sometimes over the summer holidays, your instrument gathers dust, doesn't it, in the corner? But hopefully they'll be back in the swing of things and
Yeah, we
gain the
needed to
confidence.
September to launch it, so that it's not too long to
Yeah.
prepare. But now they've got a couple of months to go for it and spend some time
Wonderful.
trying to get their pieces ready.
Just tell us a little bit more about the Louth Male Voice Choir. What are you busy preparing for at the moment?
Well, we have got in 3 weeks' time we're going to Holland, which is one of our special trips. We're singing in a place called Pekela, and this is a connection that we've had now for since 1979.
Gosh, right.
And there have been 14 exchanges with a choir called Albatross in Pekela. They've been to us 7 times, and we're now going for the 7th visit from Louth over to Holland, which we're all looking forward to.
And what kind of things do you perform when you're doing those exchange visits?
What's nice about the Albatross visit is they're a little bit different. They're a very, very strong continental choir. We sing lots of Russian songs as it happens, and so we try and match them with some of the old traditional male voice choir songs that we're rehearsing at the moment.
You've not attempted to do any Russian yet?
No, not really, no. Leave that to
your
Albatross.
musical directors listening go, oh, there we go, that's an idea. So do you know what's in your programme yet as to what you'll be doing?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I've forgotten them all, but I
Oh,
do.
right, don't worry.
It's mainly the things that we do at home with the normal concerts, plus we've got 4 special items that we're singing with the Dutch choir.
Wonderful. Are there going to be any opportunities for people to see you here in the county? Or?
I hope so.
Yeah?
We've got a special concert for children in need on the 18th, I think, or the 17th of November.
Yeah, all the details will be on your website.
That's it,
won't
they're
they?
all on there.
Yeah.
And I think that's in St James's Church, and we're singing actually with some primary school choirs from the Louth area, which is always nice.
Oh, that's really good. Brilliant stuff. Well, we're looking for young musicians. If you know somebody to take part in this, the applications are already on the website at louthmvc, the male voice choir.co.uk, and the deadline roughly is the 26th of October. If you can try and get it in for them, that would be good, but if it's a little bit late, it doesn't matter. But do try and get it in for the 26th. And then that big finale, what date is that happening, Malcolm?
The final,
Yeah.
it's on the same day. It all happens on the 11th of November.
11th of November. is
Heats
when it
throughout
all
the
happens.
daytime,
Yeah.
Finals in the evening, start at 7:30.
Okay, so get practicing, get those pieces ready for a wonderful opportunity for all young musicians in Lincolnshire. Malcolm, thank you very much for telling us more about it.
Thank you very much for allowing us in.
No problem at all, and we'll keep those details on our reception desk here at BBC Radio Lincolnshire. But go to the website louthmvc.co.uk for all the young musicians to enter that wonderful festival with a bit of a competition, but really it's just about enjoying it.